Welcome back, adventurers. We're exploring something that we just saw on the side of the road while we're in the Ponce Inlet. We were just at Ponce Inlet Lighthouse, the Pacetti Museum. If you want to see those videos, make sure to check the links in the description. But we're here at the Marine Science Center. We're trying to figure out which way is the entrance here at the moment. That sign there says exit only. That's the seabird rehabilitation. Let's try this direction. We'll see which part is where we're supposed to go in at here. So here's some artificial reef sites, a big map that shows where they're at. That's cool. Along the Volusia County area. Biofluorescence. Neat coral. Look how bright that coral orange is. Very neat. Alright, one of the parts I'm most excited about is the turtles, so let's go see the turtles. Oh, they've got different displays of what the different turtles look like. So green turtles. Oh, thank you. The hawksbill sea turtle, the loggerhead. Oh, I didn't realize this guy there. I didn't realize that they were so small. Yeah, I forgot that they were so small. I always think of them as like that size. So I get, is it this type or that type of Fitsuo?
I believe they have some loggerheads.
I was gonna say, I didn't think there was the green. I think that's what the one guy is at Theater of the Sea, maybe. And so they've got this cool system where turtles who were, of course, cold stunned or injured get to come and rehabilitate. That's so cool. So this is a sea turtle hospital ICU ward. So these turtles have more issues they're trying to help them with, so they can get better and hopefully go back out into the wild. The one has probably an air bubble problem.
Got the water filtration system.
Yeah. It's a cool setup. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 sea turtles-ish they can put in. Depends on how they do it. It's about 8 different tanks, but they're all divided different ways, so depending on what sea turtles need. It's pretty cool. I know, I didn't realize they were so huge. Wowzers. I'd like to see one of them. That'd be cool. Some guys down there. Alright, so while we're walking around the exhibits, let me tell you a little bit about what you can see here. These are the lionfish, which are highly invasive in the state of Florida. They're actually captured and trapped and gotten rid of because there's just too many of them. They reproduce too quickly and they are harmful to the ecosystem. But they're a beautiful fish. You can see the eel hiding there in the background. But the Marine Science Center, it's located in Ponce Inlet in Volusia County, just a little bit west of Daytona Beach. The center was opened in June of 2002 as a project of Volusia County with the intent to expand environmental, cultural, and outdoor awareness opportunities. Initially, it was just a main exhibit and education space with the sea turtle rehabilitation facility, but then in 2004, they expanded it with the addition of the Mary Keller Seabird Rehabilitation Sanctuary. Now, they work in collaboration with the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Services and the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission. And since its opening, the center has welcomed over 1 million visitors and has provided care for more than 27,000 sea turtles and 19,000 birds, spanning over 200 species. Now, right now, we're looking at the seahorses, which I love seahorses. I like horses, so a seahorse, it's just perfect. But they're in this cool circular aquarium, so you can go and look around at them. But they're just such a fascinating sea creature. I think I was saying in the video that I would love to actually see them in their natural habitat, but I'm a bit of a land lover. I don't really want to go under the water to see them, so this is the closest I'll get most likely. But it is a lot of fun to see these amazing creatures. And you can follow them around in the circle as they float around. It is so much fun. So that was definitely exciting. Highlight of my day. But the Marine Center has different aquariums and animal displays that showcase saltwater fish, coral reef habitats, freshwater turtles, and of course non-native species like we saw with those lionfish. The highlights include a 5,000-gallon artificial reef aquarium and a touch tank where visitors can interact with different rays. Additional facilities includes classrooms, a laboratory, the sea turtle care areas, even a surgical lab, and the bird rehabilitation enclosures. The seabird sanctuary and raptor exhibit further expand opportunities to learn about wildlife conservation.
Huh? I want to see that.
You want to see it? Oh, I want to see it. Alright, so the part that my brother did not want to see is right over here. This is where they were actually doing a surgical procedure on a sea turtle that you could watch. It's a green sea turtle. I forget what his name is. We'll see here in a minute when I move over. But they were actually working on the shell. They had kind of cut a piece open and we're doing something to help this turtle. I'm assuming there was an issue for maybe an injury. Let me see if we see the details here. It was fixing a broken plastron, assessing intestines under sedation, and it had been hit by a boat. That was the problem. And I believe his name is Tarantula. So they were trying to help him out and get things figured out and get this turtle back to being able to hopefully return to the wild. But understandably, not wanting to see that, I completely understand. But fascinating that you can stand there and kind of watch what they're doing. It's very interesting. So in the classroom area, they have the stink pot musk turtle and then the striped, I forget what that name was. You can see it on the corner there. But I'd never seen these type of turtles before. I'd heard about them, but I'd never gotten to actually watch them or see them. So this was fun to be able to watch them. They're so cute. Has a different shell type shape than others that I've seen. And so it's just fun to get to see some different types of turtles that I hadn't seen before. So just outside, a few steps away from the main building, is one of the bird enclosures. This is where there's hawks, I believe type of falcon, great horned owl, where they are hanging out, and you get to see them, watch them, and watch their mannerisms, which is always interesting. Each animal has a different mannerisms, and so getting to see that is very interesting. This particular bird was busy trying to get the sticks from the bottom of its enclosure back up to the top to work on building a nest, so we got to watch that for a little while, which was very interesting. Watching just the problem solving, trying to figure out how am I going to take the stick back up to the top, and getting to watch that was very interesting. Now, I don't know specifically about these birds. My understanding, because of what the center's aim is that these birds may be ones that were not able to be released back out into the wild. Maybe injury to wings, injury to different parts of their body, that they're not able to protect themselves, to be able to function well in the wild. And so they've been able to find a home at the Marine Science Center, and you get to learn a little bit about animals like the great horned owl. In the wild, you may not get to see them up close, but you get to learn a little bit about them here. The Marine Science Center is a really good idea to put in here near Ponce Inlet, because that's already attracting so many visitors to the area. And so while you're learning about the history of the lighthouse, the history of Ponce Inlet, you can also learn about the wildlife that lives here as well, which is a really smart idea. So we saw the Turtle Rehabilitation Center. We're going to head over now, see the seagulls, and see what they're doing with those guys. Two of those brown pelicans. Oh, now they're fighting. Oh, that's cute. Move it on the inside. Oh, clever. That's cute. You can help feed Stanley and help take care of the guys. So it's only $75 to feed one pelican a month, which, in the thing, it's not a lot. I mean, it's a lot, but it's not a lot. So that's cool that it's not super expensive to be able to care for them. You see any other seagulls or just the one? Oh, there's two of the pelicans, yeah. The three pelicans. Three pelicans. Looks like they're building their roost up. They're very cute. Very cute, guys. So that is a look at the Marine Science Center here in Ponce Inlet, Florida. If you have any questions about it, leave them down below. I'll try to answer those if I can, or send you to the correct link. But you get a great view of the lighthouse. You should definitely visit the lighthouse, visit the Ponce Museum, gotta try to figure that out, and then come over to the Marine Science Center and learn about the animals here in Central Florida. So that is all we got for you guys today. Have a good one, and we'll see you next time here on Ant on the Move.